Okay, today we'll just quickly have a brush through of these chapters. Okay, this is all everything that you need to read. Okay, uh, maybe you just read first, because I think there's some more coming in. Okay, we wait for 2 more minutes, then we start. Okay, okay, read first. Read first. Okay, so electromagnetic wave is something like this. That means when this wave is moving, it will show two uh, perpendicular field. Okay, one is electrical, one is mechanical. Okay, that's why it's called electromagnetic wave, because consists of two type of wave. So the wavelength is different. So you need to know the sequence of these microwave, infrared, visible light, ultraviolet, X-ray, and gamma ray. And you need to know the longest one. Which one is the longest? Wavelength longest is the red color has the longest one. So when you see red, you should know longest wavelength. When you see gamma, then you need to know it's a frequency. So this has a highest frequency. Okay, so this is the most dangerous one. Why is it dangerous? Do you know why it is dangerous? Because it has very high energy. Most dangerous because high energy. Okay, the most destructive one, gamma ray. Okay, so you also need to know about the color. Do you know the sequence of the color? Red followed by what? We have Roy, G, B fine. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Okay, this also we know already. So which one has the longest wavelength? Red has longest. And the violet had the shortest wavelength. Longer, shortest. Okay, violet. Okay. So this is all the thing. So basically, you need to know long wavelength, low frequency, low energy, high energy, short wavelength, high frequency. Why like that? Because this one related to energy of photon, HF or Hc over lambda. You learn this one in future. Do you know what does E stand for? E stand for what? Energy of photon. Do you know what is photon? Do you know what is photon? photon 光子 you know photon means it's a kind of energy something that carry energy photon okay what is H H stands for Planck constant. Do you know who is Planck? Planck is someone very famous that they come up with this value. So from here we can see this is energy, this is frequency. So high energy means high frequency. 频率越高，它的能量越大。Okay, the higher high energy is carried by high frequency. Okay, high frequency, high energy. So high frequency also means short wavelength. Short wavelength. Okay, high frequency, short wavelength. Energy depends on F. Energy inversely proportional with lambda. High frequency, high energy. Short wavelength, high energy. Okay or not? Okay, remember? Okay, so which one has the highest energy? Among all, highest, which one has the highest one? Jaden, which one has the highest one? Huh? Radio wave has the highest energy, are you sure? Think again. Maggie, which one has the highest? 哪一个能量最高？什么名字？ What is the name? How do you pronounce this? 这叫什么？ What do you call this? Gamma ray, gamma ray, gamma ray, gamma ray, gamma ray. Okay, gamma ray has the highest one. Radio wave, not so high. If radio wave is very high, you cannot use Wi-Fi. What is Wi-Fi? Radio wave. Microwave radio wave is Wi-Fi. No? Your house, can we turn on Wi-Fi for one whole day, overnight can or not? Is it turn on 24 hours 啊？可以开24小时吗？ Can turn on 24 hours or not? Yes or no? Your phone can turn on 24 hours or not? Nighttime, shall we switch off the phone or not? Actually, by right, when you sleep, you should switch it off. Okay? But you cannot put beside you. 可以放在耳朵旁边吗？ When you sleep, just make sure make it like alarm clock. How many of you use a phone as alarm clock? So where will you put your phone? Or within your reach, your hand can reach one. You want to die? How old do you want to live? 啊，你要啊 ？How old do you think you can live? Don't know. 80, 70, 60, 50? Don't know. Okay, this is the thing that you need to know. Okay, so this is one of the way to remember this. Raging Martian invaded Venus by using the X-ray guns. So we can use this to memorize the radio wave, microwave, infrared, visible light, ultraviolet, X-ray, and the gamma ray. So one side is for increasing, the other side for decreasing. Radio wave has the longest wavelength, gamma ray has the shortest wavelength. Okay, so they can all travel in the vacuum, high speed. So the speed, you need to know the speed. What is the speed of the microwave? Speed of microwave is speed of light. 它全部都是同个速度 all travel with same speed. Sometimes they ask you, what is the speed of the microwave? Do you know the answer? What is the speed? 它是什么光速？什么速度？光速 speed of light. Do you know the value of speed of light? 3 times 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Okay, you also need to know the application. What is the uses of the microwave? Radio wave for radio, television transmission, astronomy, RFID. So RFID, you should know where to apply the RFID. Normally, where do you use RFID? 哪里用到啊 What is the easiest? What is the thing that you know about RFID? Do you know touch and go? Touch and go RFID. Okay. So when you go to highway, plus highway, where can you see? RFID, right? Do you notice there is a RFID? Where do they put the RFID? This is car. Where is RFID? Here. Or now normally they don't put there anymore. They put on the windscreen. This is a windscreen. Okay, either here or the windscreen. Microwave for satellite television. Do you have satellite television at home? Do you have or not? 这个有吗？这个 Do you know Astro? Do you have Astro at home? Still have Astro. Still got. You bubble anything to watch or not in the Astro? Huh? News. Or install just to watch the news only. Football. Football and news Astro. I thought they want to close shop already. Nobody want any. Still in operation. Okay, not bad. Okay, so your phone is microwave, ovens, microwave. But now very few people use oven. Do you use oven at home? Do you have oven at home? 微波炉有啊，微波炉，微波炉有啊。How do you? What is the working principle for microwave? How come you put the food in, the food will be cooked? 它是怎样煮熟东西的 ？You know? 啊，小崔，为什么你放进去就会熟了？Okay, in the microwave, there is a transmitter and receiver. So microwave, what is in the food? Inside the food normally got water molecule. So microwave, the wavelength, the frequency of microwave is close to frequency of water, the natural frequency. So if it's close to natural frequency, something will happen. It's called resonance. Do you remember what is resonance? 共振现象，听过吗？ Resonance. So this resonance means when the microwave is received by the food, the water molecule in the food will vibrate. They vibrate. So when they vibrate, it will produce thermal energy. That means the temperature will go up. So when the temperature go up, what happens to the food? It will be cooked. So this is the working principle for microwave oven. Okay. How to make the food cook is by using the concept of resonance. That means when you apply the microwave to the food will, water molecule in the food will vibrate. When it vibrate, it will generate thermal energy. It will cause the temperature to go up. Then the food will be cooked. Okay. So it's related to the microwave. Infrared electric grill. Do you have electric grill at home? You don't have. Do you know how to bake the loaf? What do you call that? Okay. Do you eat roti or not? Roti. How to make roti? Roti canai, you know? You know roti canai. Okay. Baking the cake. The cake. Okay. Electric grill. Red color. so very hot. So when you see infrared, you should know it's something hot. Okay, infrared. Remote control. So on remote control, we see there's a light, right? What is the color of light? Look like red color, right? Infrared. Okay, remote control. Alarm. Alarm system. That means at night, if let's say there's a thief come, when they cross, what will happen? Trigger alarm. Alarm 就会响了，有贼来啊。Okay, you trigger the alarm. So inform you there's a thief. So alarm system. Okay, 防盗系统。Thermal imaging. What is thermal imaging? Thermal imaging is for army. Anyone want to become army? Nobody want. GI Jin. How do they attack the enemy in the dark? 晚上怎样去杀人、杀敌 how do they see the enemy? Heat on body. What is the color of the heat? Red color. So it's for thermal imaging. Okay, red color produce this. Optical fiber, you know or not? 光纤 for what? Optical fiber. Internet. High speed internet transmission. High speed internet transmission. Okay, visible light. Vision. What does it mean? Vision means help you to see things. How do we see things? Because there's a light. In the dark, cannot see. In the light, we can see. Vision. Photograph, taking picture. No light can take picture or not? Very difficult. 没有光拍不到照。So, illumination means produces light, 照明。Produce light. Ultraviolet security marking. What is security marking? That means for security marking. So this one maybe you know lah, detecting the fake notes. So normally if you want to pay 100, how do they know your 100 is a real money or fake money? They use this violet to check. 看没有假钞啊，假钞 fake banknotes 钞票。Sterilizing water. Do you have cocoa? What is the water dispenser at home? What is the most famous one? 最出名是哪一个 What is the best one? The Korean one. Korean one. Water filter. What is the brand that you're using? 没有用啊。What's the name already? Koku. What else? Famous one. Which one is the best? Which one do you think is the best? Which one when you drink the water no smell one? 没有怪味道啊，是哪一个最好 Which one is the best? Koei. Koei is the best. So what I use Koei also good. Koei is, can you see the out got UV right? 杀菌 kill the germ one. UV. Okay. Sterilizing. You know sterilizing 杀菌 kill the germ. X-ray. Medical scanning. When do we need to go and check with X-ray? Bone fracture, 骨头碎掉，撞 accident, car accident. We'll see whether got brain damage or not, or lung still functioning or not. Okay. Security scanner. That means this one is when you go to airport, before they let you go on board, they need to check whether your luggage got any sharp thing or not. What is the thing you cannot bring? Scissor, long one, knife, 刀也不可以带。Drug maybe cannot see. Security, maybe something dangerous. Something dangerous. Gamma ray is for sterilizing the food, kill the germs. Sterilizing medical equipment, detection of cancer, treatment of cancer. This is for the radiotherapy, 放射性治疗. Maybe in future you can, if you're interested in medical field, you can, you have to learn how to operate the gamma ray. Gamma, that means they will send you for into the MRI. Right? So what is in the MRI? There's a magnetic field. So when you go in, they will try to look for the tumor. 看有没有肿瘤 MRI. You all know what is MRI? Have you heard about MRI before? What is that about? Magnetic resonance imaging. Magnetic resonance imaging. So go in, then check for the tumor. So after they identify the tumor, then they'll send you go for the gamma ray. So if tumor is here, then you will direct the gamma ray to the tumor, and then you will kill the tumor. 他先把肿瘤找出来，然后就射死它。Okay? Kill the tumor. Identify the position. Okay, so you cannot let you expose your body to the gamma ray because it might kill the healthy cell. Okay, gamma ray. Okay, so this is a thing you can go and read more. This one. Okay, so this one also you can read yourself. Radio wave, microwave, Wi-Fi, satellite communication, radar. Okay, then microwave is for heating the food. Okay, this is just an explanation for everything. Infrared, thermal imaging formula or camera. Infrared, important thing is you need to know is for fiber optic, for telecommunication. Okay, for communication. Okay, this one already explained to you already. Anything important? Violet, so this one normally you ask about this banknotes. Okay, fluorescent marking. Okay, another thing not so important. X-ray for medicine. So bone fracture is for bone fracture. So actually bone, you see, when you take X-ray, this is X-ray. You need to stand here. Then after that, you see your picture here. Clear enough? Okay. So normally you see this is your skeleton, 你的骨头啊。What is the color of the skeleton? It will be white color, right? Okay. Then the other thing is black color, right? Okay. It's because of the X-ray. When X-ray can pass through, it become black. If the X-ray is absorbed by the bone, then it will not be able to reach here. So that's why here white color. 它被 block 掉了，所以看到白色。Okay, 被骨头遮掉了。Because the bone can absorb the X-ray. So that's why you see your shape here, all white color. Because X-ray cannot reach here. X-ray 来不到这边。X-ray cannot reach, so it's white color. X-ray can reach, is a black color. OK 了。Gamma ray, bone absorb. Shadow is a white color one is a shadow. Okay. X-ray just need to know you can use for cancer treatment. Gamma ray for cancer treatment. Cancer treatment. Okay, sometimes I ask you, is gamma ray dangerous or not? No. How dangerous is this thing? So we need to make sure we cannot be exposed too much on this thing. Okay, too much exposure is harmful. 如果你过度的暴露在这个地方，这个 gamma ray 是危险的。Okay, because this one will cause gene mutation， 它会造成你的gene mutation 变异健康细胞变异。Okay, so this due to the ionization, that's why it's dangerous. So if its frequency very high, is ionizing. Okay, ionizing. Okay, so this is the thing. Radio wave so far are not very dangerous. Microwave, internal body heating. That's why when you talk over the phone for a long time, you find that your ear will be heated up. 你讲太久了，你耳朵很热。Okay, because of this microwave heating up your body cell. Okay, infrared means sunburn. Sunburn. If you are under the sun for a long time, you have sunburn. Okay, sunburn. Violet, ultraviolet, it will cause skin cancer. That's why you need to apply lotion to protect your body. 要擦防晒油，不然眼睛会盲掉，然后中皮肤癌 （skin cancer）。Okay. X-ray, gamma ray cause mutation. Mutation 呢，就是说细胞变异种变异。Okay. Damage 损坏 ，damage of the cell in the body. Okay. Certain frequency absorbed by water molecule, internal heating. All this one you can read, but not very important. Okay, harmful to this our body. Harmful to excessive. So if you are always under the UV, what happened to you? It will cause aging. You know why it's premature aging? It means if you are 20 years old, you every day work under the sun, you look like 40 years old. 20岁想这样，40岁这样，要吗 ？Because of skin aging， 你的皮肤老化了。Okay, pre-aging. Okay, so if it's exposed too much to UV, your eye will have damage. So that's why under the sun, better use sunglasses, 戴太阳眼镜 okay, to protect your eye. Okay, protect your eye. Sunscreen absorb UV, prevent damage to the skin. Okay. Okay, this is the explanation for X-ray, gene mutation, cancer. That's all, harmful of X-ray and gamma ray. Communication with satellite. So, how many type of satellite are there? Jayden. 教他做事，细细一点啊。Okay, satellite there are two types. One is the north and south. So North Pole to South Pole, polar. Polar means North Pole to South Pole. Okay, that means the satellite will be actually this one will be closer to the Earth. 这个比较靠近地球，靠近。That means it's nearer to the surface of the Earth. Okay, that's why it's called low altitude. Low altitude 比较低的。So that means if you want to see, you can see. 看得到肉眼看得到的卫星。Okay, some is moving faster. I think go one round maybe about 1 hour plus. Okay, so low orbit, polar is a low one. So monitor the weather, military application, taking image, shorter time delay compared to the geostationary orbit. Signals are clearer to the low orbit, limited to one orbit more than one required for continuous operation. Okay, this one actually like that. Do you know about GPS? What is GPS? Global Positioning System 来卫星导航，这个是 Global Position 全球定位系统 Global Position System. Many years ago, before Waze, what is Waze? GPS, right? They're using this. Okay. Long time ago, when they come up with this idea, actually they are not really making money. Not making money one. But how do they make money now? Food Panda. Correct. Before that, they create this one just for fun. They don't know what is application. 他们不知道哪里做么。After that, slowly they think, someone creative, they start to think about how about they use this one for calling taxi, then can go home for telecommunication. Okay, so this GPS, if let's say you stop in front of the traffic light, if you stop there, will the satellite also stop? 如果你不动的话 satellite 是不是也不动啊 Can the satellite waiting for you? Because they need to monitor you. So it's actually the satellite is continuing moving one. 它一直在动 continuous. So when that means they will be passing the task to the next satellite. 他会把这工作交给下一个人。That means the satellite will keep on moving. Okay. After so you don't care. So that means you establish a connection. Just about. Okay, so you'll be. It means satellite will be still moving and continue in the orbit. Okay. Because satellite cannot wait for you. You stop, satellite cannot stop. Okay. So it's for weather forecast because we want to know whether today is going to rain or not. Okay. If it's going to rain, then you cannot go out. Okay. Military application, they will go there, spy you, see whether you got any anything dangerous or not, anything weapon you want to see. Okay. Then sometimes they take picture. Okay, they'll take picture, your house picture. Okay, mapping. Actually, this one is actually for you to they will use all the image and then they combine everything and then they become a map. 它把它地图结合起来 after they take the picture. Okay, then they'll know whether any development or not. Okay, any new high-rise building coming up or okay. This one time delay is shorter because this orbit is it's not very far from Earth, so time delay is short because the signal just need to travel shorter distance, so you have shorter time delay. Okay, this clearer. Okay, low orbit. Okay, the other one is geostationary satellite. Geostationary satellite. Stationary, what does it mean? Geo means geography. That means they're at the fixed position. How do you make it fixed position? Okay, this is Earth. This is the geostationary satellite. Geostationary satellite. It is about 5.5 D diameter of the Earth. Okay, so this one, the Earth is rotating from east to west or west to east. Earth rotation. east to west or west to east. Sun rise from where? East to west, right? This is opposite way. So it's west to east. 倒反. Okay. So this satellite also must be moving with the same period. What is the period of the Earth? What is the time taken for the Earth to rotate one round by itself? 自转要多久? Self rotation. One year or 1 day? Turn one round, how long? 1 day. 1 day is how long? 24 hours. So if you wanted to make sure that it's always above, that means when the point is here, satellite is here. When you go here, it's also move here, move here. If you want to make it A to B and A prime to B prime become same time, then this satellite must be rotating same period with Earth. So they are very smart. They have made the physics calculation. They found that when they launch a satellite, this satellite must be go into this orbit. 它要进入这个轨道里面。And this one is just 5.5 the radius of the Earth. 到这个点就可以。That means when go into this, then you become synchronized. What is synchronized? 同步。What is synchronized? That means they'll be moving same pace. 同步进行。So at the end, same period. So this is called Jaws satellite. That means why they need to do like that is because if you want to have satellite broadcast, let's say we have Olympic. How do we have live broadcast? 这样可以现场直播。So Olympiad, let's say this is in France. This is Malaysia. If they want to solve this problem, they need to use Jaws stationary satellite. That means you need to send a signal to this satellite. On top of this, there's a mirror. So on this mirror, you will receive and then send it back here. Okay, so they are using the concept of physics, alpha equal to alpha. Okay, so this satellite, when you send the signal, then after a while the signal become very big. Then here they'll install something called booster. Do you know what is booster? Boost the signal, 加强那个 signal. Then when you receive the signal, then they boost the signal, then send to here, then you can receive the signal. So to solve this problem, they need to make sure that this is always at the fixed position. 你要让它这个东西在一个固定的位置 ，fixed position. So to do it, you must make sure that this satellite must be synchronized with the Earth, 还跟地球同步。Then they solve the problem. Do you understand? Okay. So this is for this one. Okay. Are they clever or not? Are you as clever as them? Do you think about this thing? Do you want to work with the NASA? 要吗？去跟 NASA 做工。Don't want. Okay, above the Earth, 24 hours, 36,000 above the. Do you know the diameter of the Earth? What is the radius of the Earth? 6,400 km. How much is this? Can you try to find the value? How many times? It's about how much? 5.6 times. So that means 5.5 or 5.6. This is 5.6 RE. That means if you want to send the satellite, you have to decide how high. So that's why you need to go about 5.5 or 5.6. Do you understand? Then you have to launch a satellite. And then normally we have to launch same direction. If it's different direction, can work or not? Cannot. If you want to walk together, you must be walking in the same direction. If you're walking in the different direction, then cannot live forever. Just like in future, your wife want to go to the east, you say I don't want, I want to go to the west. Can you all stay together or not? Cannot. Quarreling. Every day the opinion wrong one, the opposite opinion. How to stay together? How? Cannot. Divorce. Then the cannot. Okay, this is the thing. This is satellite. So we should know. Sometimes they ask you what is the period. So you should know it's 24 hours. Okay. So it is directly above the equator. Do you know where is equator? 赤道，它一直在赤道上面的。Why do they have to be above the equator? This is Earth. This is a geosync satellite. It must be above equator. Otherwise, it doesn't work. If it's on other equator, other place, then we have problem. Okay, it's very difficult. Sometimes fast, some you become faster. Cannot one. That means you can only see this satellite above the equator. Actually, it's very far away one. This is Earth. You need to be here. How far is the moon? Do you know how far is moon? What is the distance of the moon? 来找一下 What is the distance of the moon? 多远？来，回去。What is the distance of moon from us? From the earth? 个十百千万多少？ How far away? How far away? Divided by 6400. So actually the moon is not very near. It's about 60 times of the earth. 地球的60倍。That means here it need to be the I see it. Very, very far away. Okay? But how come it can still stay there? So far away. That means the gravity of the earth is quite strong. The moon come from where? It's actually captured by the earth. 它是被地球捕捉到了 because of the gravitational field. It's captured by the earth. But it's far away. Okay. So this is the how we communicate. That means you have to send a signal, then reflect. Okay, so for communication, short distance, you have to use microphone. Bluetooth, broker, use radio wave. Mobile phone, wireless internet, use microphone. Optical fiber, use visible and infrared. This one you need to memorize. Sometimes I ask you Bluetooth is what? Then you need to tell is radio wave. Okay. Microwave, microphone, wireless, satellite phone, microwave. Optical fiber, visible light, and infrared. Okay. Now I ask you, what is a signal? What is a wave in the optical fiber? Then you need to know. Okay, microwave can use for larger distance. Diffract better, better diffraction. Okay, no need to know so many things. Just need to know about is applied on where. Actually, microwave can go very, very far because Earth is here. So you're sending the microwave and then it can be reflected back. This is a microwave. Microwave can reach satellite. Okay, satellite can reach a satellite. Okay, other thing not so important. So just need to know it belong to which type. Okay. So this one is telling you that about the radio wave. We have FM and AM. Have you seen this before? So normally we use FM. We don't use AM. What is FM? Have you heard about FM before? Radio station. FM. Do you listen to radio station? What is your favorite radio station? 98.7. No lah. I also have seldom heard. Megahertz, right? Is in the megahertz. Maybe this one. Don't know whether got people listen to this anymore or not. 这个有听吗？电台没有听过啊？已经没有人要听了啊？不想再听。Okay, so nobody interested in the radio wave anymore. Okay, this one just for your knowledge. FM stands for frequency modulated. It's a kind of way the signal being convert to. You learn about this one. If let's say you are interested in this telecommunication, you can study in future. Telecommunication. Telecommunication engineering. It belongs to electrical engineering one. Telecommunication. When I was in the university, this is still very new, because during my time, the handphone is still just started, you know. The big one. If you use a phone to throw to the car, the dog, dog will die one. Very heavy type. Sometimes you can pull the thing out, can drink water one. So our time, my time don't even have DG, you know, no DG. My time, during the time only got Cellcom. Then my friend after graduate from this one, then he worked for DG. DG. When we heard him, he want to go to join DG, I laugh at him. This what kind of company never heard before one. Then after how many years? 25 years, he become the highest position in DG. CEO in DG already. Huh? People still use DG? Now it's one of the biggest one already. Cellcom DG combined already. No good after they combine. Do you know what happened? The manipulating one. They will be after they combine very little, very few promotion. Not good to consumer. 他们已经 what do you call that? That means they already no need to compete already. 不用竞争了。Okay, no need to compete. That's why they shouldn't join. When they join force, everything become expensive. Okay, so radio wave, you need to understand the radio wave, the wavelength is very long. Long wavelength, better deflection. It can diffract. What do you mean by diffract? That means when there's a mountain, the mountain will not will not block the signal. 它不因为山阻挡住就收不到。It will not be blocked by the mountain. Okay, because the wavelength is longer, so it's reachable. 那个 signal 就可以到了。Okay, if it's a long signal, that means same mountain. If we use short wavelength, then the signal will be like that. 如果是太短的话，它就直接过了。Your house is here. Oh, cannot receive. 收不到。Long wavelength one can, no problem. You'll be like that, like that, like that. Oi, can receive. Good. Sometimes they ask you why you need to use long wavelength. 他会问你为什么 wavelength 要长。Then you have to talk about diffraction. Okay, diffract. So you can reach the houses better reception. 收音比较好，收得比较好。Reception, better reception of signal. Reception. So sometimes they ask you about this one, you have to talk about better reception of signal. Okay, better reception of signal. Short one. Optical fiber, short wavelength. Why short? Okay, high speed broadband. Because our short wavelength can carry more signal information. You have to talk about data transmission. If the signal can carry a lot of signal, means it can carry more information. Okay, high frequency, short wavelength, better data transmission rate, more information carried. 它可以传播，它可以带更多的signal，更多的信息。It's all about data now, information. Okay. Okay. The last part you need to know about the digital and analog. Do you know digital signal? How do you know the signal is digital? Like this is digital. Because you got low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Low is what? 0. High is 1. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Analog. This is analog like that. Continuous wave. Analog, continuous. Can take any value. Digital can only take discrete value. What is discrete? Meaning can only have two states, either high or low, on or off, 1 or 0. Okay. Sometimes they need ask you the definition for digital signal. So you can have to tell you can only take two state. 它就两种可能性嘛。Two state. 不是高就是低。It's either high or low. 不是零就是一，不是零就是一。It's either 0 or 1. Okay. Either on or off. 不是开就是关。Digital. Okay. Digital signal, analog can take any signal. 它什么都可以拿到完，它是连接去，连着去。Okay, can take any value. So digital only got 1 or 0. 一或是零啊 ，digital. 1 or 0. Sound wave can be translated into the digital and analog form. Signal for speech made of different frequency. So you need to do sampling. If it's converted before and after. Before conversion, analog to digital. After receive digital back to analog. It means like that. Let's say you sing. This is your signal. Then you need to go to the analog to digital converter. And then just digital converter, you need to do sampling. What is sampling? That means you have to convert this one to high, low, high, low, high low, high low, high low. It means it will become digital form. Either 1 or 0, 1 or 0. Sampling. Do you know what is sampling? Sampling rate. Have you heard about sampling rate before? Do you know high definition music? You call it high definition. 那个音是最好的叫什么？最喜欢听，最漂亮。The best, the best sound. What do you call that? 没有听音乐呢？有吗？不懂。Apple Music, you know Apple Music? Then what? How do you listen to music? 哎，有一个叫什么了 ？What is that one 呢 ？Apple Music streaming live streaming 啊？Spotify anymore YouTube Music YouTube for this one they promote something called lossless right? Lossless music compressed. That means the 384. Don't know what is it already. Kilohertz sampling 啊，很高很高啊。That means if the sampling rate is very very high, this thing is going to be very smooth. Not jerky lah, not jerky. Jerky, they call jerky. That means jerky means not pure. It means okay. So lossless music. That's why this one need money one. 1 month I pay 99 ringgit per month. This one cheaper. Yeah. YouTube Music 30 something. Commit money one. You just need to design a software. Then everybody use your apps. They no need to work. They can lying down there. 躺住都赚钱. Lying down there, money come to you. Okay. 没问题，没问题。Good idea. Good idea. No need to work hard. Just sleep. Sleeping, money come. Work smart. Oh, work smart, not hard. Work smart. Okay, this one you know already. ADC. That means there are 2 times. After you convert, then you need to DAC. Hey, this thing also can make a lot of money one. A lot of music lover, they want to the pure the lossless music, and they are willing to spend a lot of money one. This converter I bought before, this ACD to DAC converter, 6,000, small piece only. Oh, best one, high quality one. A few thousand. Oh, and this thing they keep changing one. To those crazy for music one, they will buy. Music lover. Business opportunity is there. Business. You want to make money? They design yourself. Digital signaling. It means what is the advantage of digital? Analog, digital, so this is sampling. Digital sampling. Okay. Rate of data transmission. Because we know if it's in analog form, cannot go far. Your music cannot go far. 你传送不了。Analog cannot be transmitted. 传送不到。So if you want to send for long distance, it must be digital form. 它一定要 digital form 才可以传送很远很远去。Okay, so for digital data transmission, increase range for regeneration. That means we can regenerate the signal. 我们可以还原那个音乐。 It means you go to the day got one person, there's a pop star go to the Singapore, right? Then go to the hawker center to eat something one. What is it? 是谁啊 Lady Gaga, Lady Gaga. They say if you want to go and watch Lady Gaga, how much you need to spend? 要花多少钱啊 they say the most expensive one is 40,000 to 60,000，6万新币看一场演唱会，front row，换了，要吗？要吗？你可以花6万块吗？60,000 times 3, 200,000. You can buy what? 200,000 in Malaysia. Mercedes can buy or not? Cash 啊？啊 Camry 200,000，看一场演唱会，Go there watch one time and go home. Okay 咯。That's why if you that means if you want to listen the thing again and again, you have to use digital form. Can be regenerated, remove the noise. When you regenerate, the noise will be gone. 你在帮它还原的时候，它的噪音会拿掉。There's a way to remove the noise cancellation, noise remover. Okay, this is range of signal larger than this one. This is not important. Okay, digital enable increased rate of data transmission compared to analog. Okay, so we can increase the sampling. This one extra signal. This one not important. This one you just need to know very little thing. Can be added to check the error. This is how we use digital to check because we can store something there. Then you can when you regenerate back the signal, then this extra data can be added to the signal to check for the error. Okay, that's all. 2 questions. Okay, try to do question 1. Okay, I will ask the answer from you. Try to do question 1. Question 1. What is the missing one? What is the gamma ray between gamma ray and ultraviolet? Can you write down the name? Please write down the name. Okay, what is between this and this? First way. What is A? S-ray, correct. Ultraviolet and this one is S-ray. In between radio wave and infrared. What is B? Maggie. Microwave. 要背起来就要背了 radio wave, microwave. This is microwave. Okay, indicate the radiation has the lowest frequency. 哪一个的 frequency 是最低的 Which one has the lowest frequency? Which one? Lowest one? Radio wave, correct. So circle radio wave. State to approve precaution handling resources emit gamma ray. How? Okay, what is a safety precaution? 有什么安全措施 ？Gamma ray is dangerous, right? 伽马射线最危险。What is the thing that you have to reduce? You have to limit. 要限制什么？Time or 什么？Time of what? Limit the time of what? That means when you're handling the thing, you have to make it short time. 越接触越少越好。You have to limit the time of exposure. 就是说你不要暴露在 gamma ray，减少时间暴露的时间。Reduce you have to limit the time of exposure. Limit the time of exposure. Okay, exposure. That means you have to make sure that if you want to turn it on, it has to be as short as possible. 就是说你要开要关的话，开一下子就关掉了，不可以开久久。Okay, you cannot. The other one is how do we handle this thing? What is gamma? Gamma ray is dangerous. So gamma ray will be blocked by LED. 它可以被铅阻碍掉。That means you need to make sure that it's properly stored. 你要储存它的话，要很小心。You have to make sure that it's stored in LED container. Okay, you have to use LED container. LED. You know what is LED? 铅 LED container. 拿铅来装它。LED container. If not, the gamma will leak. 它会泄露出去的。This will reduce radiation. 要防止它泄露。Okay, we use LED because we don't want the gamma ray to leak out. Okay, 防止它泄露出去 leak out. Prevent leaking out. Okay, leaking out. TV control. Can you match them? 这个属于哪一个 Which one uses the what is the working principle for remote controller? Infrared, correct. Binocular for the daytime use. Visible light for daytime is visible. Sunbed. Sunbed. What is a sunbed for? Sunbed. Suntan. What causes sun tanning? Sun. What in what form? In sun, the sun there are two things, right? One is ultraviolet, one is infrared. So we get sunburn because of infrared. But this is sun tanning. Sunbed, it means you go inside, you want to get it darker. 你去晒太阳要黑一点，你不要黑一点。这个 ultraviolet 阳光浴，对吗？你没给我去晒阳光浴啊？对啊。OK, suntan, sunbed. OK. State the near radiation has longer than visible light. We have radio wave, microwave, infrared, visible light, ultraviolet, X-ray, and gamma ray. Longer than visible light. Which one is longer? 什么是比这个长的 Which one longer? Infrared or ultraviolet? Infrared or ultraviolet? 哪一个比较长一点 Infrared has longer. So this is the longer one. Infrared is longer. 红外线比较长一点。 Okay, complete the sentence. All type of micro radio wave travel in vacuum with same what? 它们全部在真空底下是什么速度啊？Speed of light. Are they having the same speed? 速度一样 same speed. They are having the same speed. Okay, then fill up this one. Radio wave, then this is the microwave, infrared, S-ray, gamma ray. OK 了呢 One use of ultraviolet. What is the usage of ultraviolet? Ultraviolet 有什么用处 ？For what? Just now we got learn one already. Ultraviolet for what? 来做么？日光浴叫么 ？There's one right. This one will help you to you make your skin look darker one. It's called what? Suntan, sunbed. Sunbed. One more that you need to know one. For what? Detecting what? 来啊，fake bank notes detect fake 来看 check 那个假钞票 detect fake bank note. Okay, detect the bank notes. Okay, so gamma ray has same what? We know that they're having the same some speed, right? But they have the different wavelength and 还什么 What is different? Wavelength and frequency, correct? Okay, so we are having the different frequency and wavelength. Match the microwave electromagnetism with the object similar in size to the wavelength. Which one has the shortest wavelength? 哪个的 wavelength 是最短 ？X-ray, radio wave, or microwave? Shortest one is X-ray. So which one is the smallest one? Carat atom, correct. Which one is the longest one? 哪个最长 Which one longest? Radio wave. These two, which one longest? Carat longer. Microwave, fine. Okay. Okay. State the name of process by which a radiomagnetic radiation remove electrons from atom. If you remove the electron, what happened to the atom? We lose the electron. It become what? Ion. So what is the name of this process? Process of making something become ion. Ionize. The name, the process. 这个是它的 process 是什么 ？Ionization 啊。Ionization is a process that making something become ionized. Ionization is a ionization. Yes. Ionization. Ionization. Removing the electron. Something become ionized. 它失去 electron 呢就变成 positive ion. Radiographer operate the X-ray as a part of the profession. Lead absorb a lot of radiation. Why the radiographer stand behind the LED screen when they're performing the X-ray scan for one whole day? Why we do not? Why they have to protect themselves for X-ray? 为什么不可以有 X-ray? You are working with X-ray. Can you every day with X-ray? That means you have to limit the time of exposure. 要减少那个时间。Why? Why X-ray is dangerous? 为什么 X-ray 是危险的 ？What is wrong with the X-ray? X-ray is what? What kind of damage can the X-ray do on you, on us? Damage a healthy cell. How? By what? By this one. Ionization. Ionize, just like apple. Apple, when you cut the apple, if you don't eat the apple, what happened to the apple? Oxidize, right? Oxidize, like you lah. You're exposed to the X-ray, then you become ionized. Then you become black color. One or not? No. Same thing. Okay, 变黑掉，有人死掉，中 cancer. Okay, so because we need to stand behind because X-ray is ionizing. 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 The lead reduces the exposure of radiation. 那个 lead 就会减少 reduces exposure 曝光曝晒曝 exposure to the radiation. Okay, so when someone asks you why dangerous, you have to mention ionizing. Okay, how? Reduce 减少 exposure to radiation. Okay, reduce exposure to radiation. Okay, what is this? What kind of signal? High, low, low, high is what? What is the name of this signal? Digital or analog? Digital. So write down digital. Digital signal. How do you know this is digital? How many value they have? That they have? Huh? Two value. What are the name of what are the values? 0 and 1, correct. The signal only has two value. The signal only has a value of 0 and 1. The signal only has the value of 0 and 1. Okay, so it's called digital. Geostationary satellite, what is the period? Do you know? How many hours for where you could go one round? Orbital period? 20? 24 hours. 24. Polar satellite has a height of how high? Can you find or not? How high is the polar satellite? 它有多高? Can you look for the answer and tell me? Where is this satellite, polar satellite? 来，文琪 ，polar satellite 有多高 ？How many km? 200. Okay, write down 200 km. Okay, this is 200 km. For geostationary satellite, how long? How high? Whereas it is actually not this one. They're wrong. Actually the geostationary satellite is 5.5 times, isn't it? How many earlier? Can you look for the distance of the geostationary satellite from the above the Earth? 多少? Can you find the answer? Huh? 316. 316. So one more zero. 316. Okay, just a while. Am I wrong? Geostationary satellite is height. Just a while. Or 6,004 is answer. Yeah, correct. 36,000. Because confused with the radius of the Earth. Okay, this is correct. 316, 36,000. So can you remember these two values? Okay, these two. What is the use of the polar satellite? What can we do with the polar satellite? Can monitor what? For what? For we want to know whether there's a rain or no rain. What do you call that? Weather? Weather for? Forecast. Weather forecast. 天气预报. Weather forecast. Monitoring the weather forecast. What is the other one? What are they doing when they're on the top? 他在上面做什么? Taking what? Satellite is taking what? Picture, correct. Taking the images on the surface of the Earth, Earth. 他在帮地球拍照. Taking images of the Earth's surface. Okay, what is the function of geostationary satellite? For what? For what podcast? Live podcast or telecommunication podcast? 现场直播用现场直播. Telecommunication podcast. Live podcast. Telecommunication podcast. Broadcasting. 直播站. Telecommunication. Telecommunication podcast. Okay. Okay, so if the next time I ask about geostationary satellite, you should know it's for broadcasting. Satellite phone allow user to communicate group by sending signal to satellite, then send the signal to receiver the signal. Use your answer in A to explain why there's a time delay when using a geostationary satellite compared to polar satellite. 为什么会有一个延迟啊? Time delay. It means sometimes when you see them doing the live broadcast, the interviewer need to wait for 2 seconds before can answer you. 为什么还慢2拍? 慢3拍? Time delay caused by what? Why there's a time delay? Because one is here, correct? Very, very far. The other one is here. This is 200 km above the surface of the Earth. 这个是200嘛，比较近一点。The other one is how far away? 这个多远? 36,000 km. This is geostationary satellite. This is polar. Then polar bear one, polar satellite. Polar shorter. Geostationary satellite is longer. So time delay. Okay, so you need to explain about how far. You need to talk about the geostationary satellite is much further away from Earth. The geostationary satellite are much further away from the Earth. 这个是 geo means geographical position 啊 ，stationary means not moving，就是说它固定在一个位置不动。Much further 它比较远一点 ，much further away from the Earth，离地球比较远一点。Okay, so you take a longer time to travel. It takes a signal a longer time to travel. 那 signal 会跑远一点。It takes a longer time for signal to travel. For signal to travel. Okay, okay 吗？Okay, you can do the last one. That's the last one. Last one. Rice. Is it called rice? Rice live in the valley. 它住在山谷里面。That means it's a mountain. There's a mountain. That means he live here. He follow local news. Receive a signal radio station. Which signal has a longer wavelength? Radio wave longer or TV signal is longer? Which one is longer? Which one do you think is longer? TV signal is by what? Microwave. Radio station, radio wave. So which one longer? Radio wave is longer, right? Radio wave longer. Why the TV has a poor signal, even though the radio is clear? 为什么收音机听得清楚，电视看不到？Radio TV signal has a longer wavelength, shorter wavelength. TV 的 signal 比较短 ，shorter. Then the radio longer. So why? Which one deflect more? Which one deflect less? Deflect means spread. Jayden. Which one? Why? Which one deflect less? TV signal or radio signal deflect less? Diffraction. We're talking about diffraction. Which one diffraction is better? Radio wave diffraction is better. Why? Why radio wave diffraction is better? 为什么 spread 得比较好一点？ Because wavelength 比较长，wavelength longer one diffract better. shorter one deflect less. So TV signal deflect less because shorter wavelength，它不能够传送太远，因为它的波长比较短。TV signal deflect less because wavelength is shorter. Because the wavelength is shorter. Or you can say radio deflect more. Radio signal deflect more. Diffracts more. Because wavelength is longer. Okay 了 Do you get the idea? Okay 了哦 I think that's all for today. We'll continue on next week. Okay, we'll see you next lesson. Okay, bye-bye. Okay. Bye.